Hello, my name is Tacket, and we are playing All the Mod Stick to the Sky. And first thing we want to do today, to progress in the pack, we need to get into Botania. And we've already made the Pure Daisy. We made this when we had to convert that blaze mesh into obsidian early on. Why do I have planks? What we need to do is we need to make some living rock and some living wood. And it starts out with stone and logs, not with plants. You can see the particle effects, just like we did with the blaze mesh. And after a minute, you'll get yourself some living rock. Do the same thing with logs. And we get our living wood. Very cool. Now one of the essences we made is this mystical flower essence. We made it out of mystical flowers, the seed for it. And we can use it to make just about anything. Can we make mushrooms? That'd be weird. I want the brown petals. And we'll do 12 of those. And we want red. One of those. And we want a light gray. There we go. There we go. Hey! What are you doing in the worm bin? Get out of there. That was weird. We'll just look these up. Light gray. There we go. Now we're going to take all of these, we're going to make them into petals. And we're going to also take 12 seeds. And we're going to make a lot of endoflames. Endoflames are what's called a generating flower from Botania. They generate mana, which is the energy of the mod. We use our petal apothecary for it, just like we did previously. I'm just going to get set up here. So we just put some water in, throw the petals in, we throw the seeds in, and what we can do, just like it said, that'll add all the petals for us. We just have to throw in the seed to, as it says, craft the last thing again. Cool. Okay, so we got our endoflames. Great. The next thing we need is something to collect and direct the power that they're going to generate. And you do that with something called a mana spreader. It'll collect a little bit of it, but its main goal is to send the mana generated by whatever flower you're using, in this case the endoflame, to somewhere else. In this case, that somewhere else is going to be a mana pool. Now, what we're going to want to do here is set up an automated system to feed these endoflames solid fuel. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a redstone repeater so we can send a strong, when something falls on this pressure plate, I want to send a strong redstone pulse to this block. I'm going to want to hop, and then we're going to want to send that signal, if there's something on that pressure plate, to this hopper so that we can turn it on and off. So if we put some dust here and some dust here, But we should see... Whoop, nope, we need one more thing, of course. The hopper doesn't drop on its own. What we want is to drop directly onto the pressure plate. So we're going to make something from Botania out of living wood plank, which you craft from the living wood, called, I forget, an open crate. And what this does is it drops stuff straight down. Do we need a wooden pressure plate? I think we do. I don't think that works with stone pressure plates. I'm not the greatest with Minecraft. I was going to say vanilla mechanics, but apparently I'm not good at anything. And what this should do is drop just one of whatever is in the hopper, and then if there's something on the pressure plate, no more will drop through. Unless I'm there to pick them up. So what we're going to do next is arrange the endo flames around this thing. Two. I think that we can run 12 at once. And oh, I probably should have done that in the exact opposite order. Yeah. If there's already a mana spreader, they'll detect it. And we'll make a tool in a minute that will show us some of this stuff. I just want to get this going as soon as possible because mana is our next stumbling block. So we need some slime. We're gonna get some slime, we need some mana. Alright, simple enough. Now, the next thing we want is something to collect a lot of this mana, and that's the mana pool that we made here. Cool? So, we'll take... You can use any two petals for this. We're just using orange for no reason. What we need... No, that's not how you do it. What we need are living wood twigs. And that you craft with the full blocks. We need 3 of them. And then you put the petals on either side. You can use any kinds of petals. This is the wrench of the mod, sort of. What we want to do is link it to the mana pool, which isn't happening. You can see the endo flames are linked to the mana spreader. I always have a little bit of trouble with this thing. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. A little bit of shift right clicking. And the mana spreader will now take what we give it and put it in the mana pool. We're going to throw a barrel up here. And we're going to go get a little bit of coal. You can make charcoal to beat the band. This is the wood essence. Pretty good if you use a bunch of the coal already. So we'll take our charcoal, we'll throw it up here in the barrel. It'll drop down, and sooner or later an endo flame will pick it up and start consuming. Now the endo flames will only pick up off the ground, we can't like pipe into them. So the endo flames will burn the charcoal fast enough between 12 of them that we won't have any problem with the charcoal despawning as we're waiting for an endo flame to pick it up. I think we're still only getting into the second section over here. And we can see the mana going in, you can see it collecting in the pool. Now to actually use this to make slime, which is the first thing that we need, we're going to need to put a catalyst underneath the mana altar, or the mana pool. We need an alchemy catalyst, and for that, we're going to need a mana pearl. We have 1 ender pearl. It's going to be worth it. We're also going to need 2 brewing stands. So we have 1 ender pearl. I forget where we got it. We have plenty of blaze rods to make a couple of brewing stands with. let's just get it right in front of us here. I need 2 brewing stands, 2 gold. We got the living rock out here. Cool. Now, mana, just in its raw form, you can use it to transmute things. We can turn an ender pearl into a mana pearl. You can see there's enough mana to do it just by the green check mark, just by throwing it in there. We're also gonna need 4 living rocks. And there's our alchemy kit. Okay, that's a quest. I should really look at the quest at some point. We're just gonna throw it right under there. And we have some cactus cooking up in the farm over here. And the first thing we are going to do, whoa, is turn the jetpack on, I guess. Is we are going to make some books. You're killing me dead, folks. We're gonna want more than that. But we can make books. We don't need leather. We can do it with slime and 2 patterns. We have a little bit of leather now with the farm there, but this is what we were going for. So let's get a couple more there. And there are some books, and boy do I have uses for these. Now with the cactus, we can finally make some cactus green, and therefore finally make the cyan and the lime green dye necessary to make the material for the dye seeds. This is, hey. 2 by 2 but not shapeless. Okay. And it's just Prudentian. Cool. Next thing on the menu is squid ink, and it's got to be squid ink specifically. We can't use black dye. So what we're gonna do is something I didn't know was a thing until a second ago. We're gonna take the sieve and we're gonna take some sand and we're gonna set the sieve up just like this. And we're going to waterlog it. I'm going to put the mesh in, I hope. And this should give us a different set of resources. We'll see. Okay, yeah, little seagrass. Coral seeds. Okay. 1 ink sac. That's the beginning. So we got all kinds of interesting things from sifting the sand in the waterlogged sieve. We'll have to sift some dirt, too. In addition to the ink sacs, which we desperately needed, we also got a bunch of arid gardens from pans. I bet dirt is how we get the rest of those. Maybe Papa will have to see. We got some coral seeds. We got some kelp seeds, and we got some sea pickle eggs. I know what none of them do. So, fortunately, we have a nice tropical pool of water here, complete with blowfish. Okay, we can apparently just... That's right, I used sandstone on the bottom here like a very clever person. So we can just plant on the... Oh, hello. Let's not drown again. So we can just plant the kelp. What about the sea pickles? Yeah, we can just plant sea pickles. That's pretty cool. Finally, though, can I grow coral down here? That would be incredible. Alright, not on sandstone at least. So let's try some sand. Yeah, we're just gonna fly around the place on a jetpack. It look cool like that. Whoa! We're gonna... Ow! Pufferfish? Crying out loud. So let's try this stuff on a piece of sand. No. I wonder what you do with this stuff. Its JI is fluid item transformation, an acacia barrel. Okay, so we could get blocks by putting this in a barrel of water? We have barrels of water. Well, I certainly can't right-click in. Oh, it has to be seawater. Where would we get seawater? Water to seawater. Oh, just with sand. Okay. So there's a little progress indicator. I assume we're doing this correctly. Okay, and now we have seawater. Yeah, okay, so that'll give us a little bit of coral. Interesting. Now, about all I know about coral in the game is if you place it not in water, or not on a waterlogged block, I think, it will die. So, we're gonna put this stuff down here. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything, like, I don't know if it's gonna grow, but since we have it, I figure it's at least worth a shot, and we do need to make a coral seed for one of those quests that I've been paying such very close attention to. Now, the very first thing we're going to make with our squid ink is a quantify key from storage drawers. And we need a book and... Oh, we need a feather! Oh, that's right! Oh, that's right, we need a feather! So we're going to try to make some chicken bait from X compression. What it wants, like... I guess what you do is you make it like a place that a chicken would be comfortable being in the first place. So we're gonna plant some trees. We're gonna bone meal it up a little bit. And hopefully it'll be enough like a plains for the purposes of a chicken. I better light that up just in case. That the chicken will spawn. You craft this stuff with seeds, and you craft the other bait in similar fashion. We may look at all of them as we go, but we'll just make 8. Now what do we do? Place it? Okay, so it needs water, apparently. So let's get us some water. Alright, set them up a little something here. No water nearby. Crying out loud. It's gotta be right here. Oh. Crying out loud. There we go. See if it likes that any better. No water in this area. Yes, there is. This bait will work in this environment. Alright. Move away. I literally just moved away. I'm like, there's a chicken. Hey, buddy. Let's get another one going. How far out of the way do we have to go? Not too far, apparently. See if we can see it happen. I see the one. Well, maybe just... Oh, no, there it goes. There's another chicken. Hello, chicken. Oh, wonderful. We'll make some chickens. Alright, we got a couple chickens running around. No feather. No feather. Do you believe that? Alright, we'll risk it with this one. Give up your feather. One feather. Wonderful. So what we're going to do last here is we're going to make ourselves another drawer key. And then we're going to combine it with a written book, or a book and quill. Then we're going to craft that and the drawer key together, and we will get a quantify key. And these are great. No more shift clicking to see how many of the what now is in the where. So all this time our fluid extractors have been running and they've been getting latex out, and we've filled our tank up. I think it's actually worth upgrading that tank. I think we can do it with this thing. We just need some basic control circuits. I think we have all this, right? Yeah. Basic control circuits. I believe this works on the tank. I'm not completely sure about that. That is the wrong thing. That's what we do. Now, the first thing we're going to do with this stuff yeah, maybe we can't. But that's okay. We can just go ahead and upgrade it manually. And I'm sure... Oh, wow. Oh, no, I'm not. Thought it was all out of being teased out. So that'll increase the size to 28 buckets instead of just 14. It'll probably fill it because these pipes actually hold a lot, and these have a fairly significant buffer inside them. What we're going to do is use that stuff to make some machines that will allow us to take advantage of the swimming pool over here. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.